Alright y'all, so this is literally my second time recording this video. Like, it's kind of pissing me off knowing that I accidentally didn't hit record, and it's making me even more mad that I have nobody else to blame but myself. But I ended up making some TikToks the past couple days, and like, I did not know this many people were interested in learning how to make legal money. Like, for some reason within the black culture, everybody feels like you can only make it by scamming, selling drugs, or being a rapper. And that's pretty much it. There's so many different ways to have motion besides doing illegal things. I know I'm not the one to talk because at one point, you know what I'm saying, I was going crazy. As I grew up and started being more around entrepreneurs and people who have legal money and legal motion, it just motivated me to get it the legal way. And I'm not gonna do too much talking about something that you're not here for. I'm finna explain to y'all exactly what day trading is and what the stock market is in the simplest way I can. Now on YouTube, there's a bunch of free educational videos that y'all can watch. Type in options trading on YouTube, futures trading on YouTube, or you can just type in stock market for beginners. Now I'm gonna get straight to it and not do too much more talking. So basically, all right, so there's three very common types of day trade. Number one is trading shares. I'm gonna get into all of these in details too, but I'm gonna just list them out. Number one, trading shares. Number two, options trading, which you may have heard of, which is also the most common type of day trading currently. And three, what I like to do, futures trading. All right, so I'm gonna use Snapchat as the first example stock for this video. Like I listed, the first type of day trading I'm gonna explain to you guys is shares trading, which is the least recommended type of day trading. I'm gonna just be honest, like least recommended shares trading, unless you're like absolutely a pro and trading with $25,000 or more in your account. I don't recommend day trading shares. For example, for a beginner like you who may be watching this video, say for example you did decide to trade shares and you wanted to buy one share of Snapchat. Snapchat ended up gaining $2.54 on the stock in the past week, which means a week ago Snapchat was at 777. That's crazy. I got that tatted on my leg. Closed this week at $10.12, which means say you went to Robinhood and wanted to buy one share of Snapchat, it would cost $10.12. So let's just say you had bought Snapchat at $7.77, right, on the 24th of October, and you decided to sell yesterday, which was the last trading day of the week, for $10.12. You would have sold it back, and say you were ready to get out your position yesterday on Friday, the last day of the trading week. You would sell it back for what it is now, $10.12, and you would have made $2.54. Not that much, I know. But that's where the most common type of day trading comes in, called options. If you were to buy 100 shares of Snapchat, it would cost you $1,000. But with options, you can own 100 shares of Snapchat, the same stock, for $28 by November 4th of 2022, which is next Friday. All right, now with options contracts, there's two different types of options contracts. There's a call, which is betting that the stock could go up, and a put that will bet that the stock will go down. And if you choose the right call or put, say you think Snapchat is gonna hit $10.50 by next Friday, you could pay $28. I know it says $0.28, but you always got to multiply it by 100, which makes it $28 to own 100 shares of Snapchat by the 4th, which means say you got in right here. Say you decided to buy a call of Snapchat betting that is going to hit $10.50 by next Friday. For one contract, just one, it will literally cost you $28 and boom, you own 100 shares of Snapchat by next Friday. All option contracts come with expiration date. Now say you think by next Friday, Snapchat is going to go down and it's going to go down to $10. You will own 100 selling positions of Snapchat and make money on it going down if it does go in the direction you bet it. So we're going to use an example of how people actually profit and make a living off of these contracts. All right, so let's say yesterday we did end up getting one contract for Snapchat, betting that is going to go up, which is a call, and we bought that at $28. When the market opens on Monday at 9:30, if Snapchat opens at $10.50 or higher, we will be in the money. And right now, as y'all can see, an in the money contract is worth $50. So let's do the math. Say you bought one contract betting that it was going to go up and it was only $28. Once you're ready to get out your position and take profit on that position, say when the market opens up, it's $50 per contract. You can sell it back to the market for $50, and we do the quick maths. That's what? $22 in profit. Sorry, I never really paid attention in math, I ain't gonna lie. But you're probably like, Kari, $22? Like, I have to guess the right trade for $22? One, this is not a guessing game. This is a high probability game. And two, let me show you how the big, you know what I'm saying, the rich guys that you see on TikTok, YouTube, flaunting all these cars, let me show y'all how they might trade. Now, instead of them getting one contract of Snapchat, they would most likely go in with something like 100. Or maybe, if they pushing it, 200. If they just really like that. Plus, it's not that expensive to buy 200 of this contract. But they would be spending $5,600 on these contracts. And if the same situation happened, theoretically, boom, the market opened up and Snapchat was trading at $10.50 and the contract was worth $50 now per contract, they could sell it back to the market once they're ready to get out their position, back to the market for $10,000. And remember, how much did it cost to buy 200 contracts yesterday? Theoretically speaking, $5,600. So that's what, I'm sorry, I was never the best at math. A $5,400, wait, hold on, 1,000 minus. This would be a $4,400 return. So I'm gonna say this one more time. Say they would have bought 200 contracts of Snapchat, saying that it was gonna hit around $10.50 by next Friday, which is November 4th. If we opened up on Monday at around $10.50 or anywhere in the money and sold it back for $50 per contract, they would have made $4,400 in the weekend. Literally, chilling. All they had to do was get in the trade on Friday, get out the trade on Monday. And it's that simple. People are buying up to 500, 1,000 contracts depending on what they're trading and how pricey the contracts are every single day. And that's how certain people, well, you don't have to trade that much to make an income, but that's how people like me are able to make a living off of strictly day trading. Sitting on my computer, playing 2K while I'm waiting for my trade to play out. Literally, with nobody, just on the ones court by myself, and making money at the same time. No degree. Now, but wait, Kari, why don't you trade options, and why do you trade that thing you said in the beginning? What, futures? See me, I'm a futures addict. I'm a huge futures fanatic. I'm a futures addict. #1 futures fan. Now, let me tell y'all what futures are. Now, futures is basically the same thing. You can buy a contract betting that it's gonna go up or that it's gonna go down. Now, I want y'all to meet my girlfriend. This right here, if you're interested in trading futures, you need to make her your main. This right here is the S&P 500. Now, what is the S&P 500? I never heard of that company. I know you never heard of that company because it's not a company. ETF/index. When I trade futures, I'm trading the S&P 500, also known as /ES, also known as /MES, depending on your account size. Now, me, I like to flip smaller accounts, so I trade micro ES, which is basically the S&P 500. And instead of me getting an expensive, pricey $200, $300 contract, I like to flip my accounts, getting into $20 trades and being able to make $20 per tick that it goes up. Tick meaning cent. Now, the S&P 500 consists of all the big companies in the stock market like Apple, Tesla, Snapchat, way more companies than I can even list right now. Which means, instead of trading each of these companies like Google, AMD, Volkswagen, Honda, Nvidia, Snapchat, Apple, Twitter, instead of trading all these different stocks, I made a decision a long time ago to just stick to the S&P 500 because all of the big companies move with this stock. Well, this ETF. So all of the companies in one. And on futures, I'm able to trade all of the companies in one for a cheaper price and get somewhat a larger return for the price that I'm putting in. I don't know if it got confusing yet for y'all, but it's gonna be confusing in the beginning. And if it's not confusing yet, your brain just processing a little bit quicker than most. But when I first heard about all of these different ways to day trade, I ain't gonna lie, I was lost. Just make YouTube your new bitch. Literally, that's all you have to do. There's so much free game out here. Do not let none of these YouTubers sell you a course either. You do not need to buy their course. It's so much free game on YouTube. I literally learned how to make real life income off of YouTube. Now I listed 3 different types of ways you can day trade. 1, shares trading. 2, options trading. Or 3, futures trading. I love futures. I'm a futures fanatic. I'm a futures fan. I might marry futures. I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all an example of how I trade futures. Now, there's 2 different type of futures you can trade. ES, which is the S&P 500, or NQ, which is the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is damn near twins with the S&P 500. They move nearly alike every single day, and they have a lot of big stocks in the NASDAQ. Now, NQ and ES contracts I recommend for people who trading over $10,000 or not 10,000, I would say $20,000 trading account or higher, I do recommend NQ or ES. But if you're trading with anywhere in between $500 to $10,000 to $20,000 in your account, I do recommend Micro, NASDAQ, or Micro ES. But yeah, futures for me is pretty simple, pretty cheaper, and it brings more income for me, and I'm just better at getting in and out of positions with futures compared to options. Options have a thing called time decay, and that's one of the big reasons I stopped trading options, because if you hold an options contract overnight, it automatically loses a percentage of its value depending on what type of contract it is. Every contract has this thing called the Greeks, which control the time decay. So basically with futures, time decay doesn't exist. I can sit here and hold the contract and it's going to be worth the value it's supposed to be worth every single day overnight that I hold. But with option contracts, it's way different. It's not like that. You can lose money even if you're going in the right direction if you decide to hold overnight. I've seen my homeboy take mad L's off of that, and I'm telling you, I'm about to recommend him to come over to futures with me. But yeah, hopefully that was a good overview and the basics of what the stock market is. Now, let's say I wanted to get in one micro NASDAQ contract, $2.57. Ignore that. I don't know why all the numbers on this fucking app is always incorrect. Talking about random shit. 3,000. What? There's not many commission fees when you trade futures on Thinkorswim, and plus it only costs $2.57 just to get in for one contract. And I'm gonna throw in the clip. Of how it is when I get in these contracts, 5 contracts deep, 10 contracts deep. I'm out here making $100, $500, $1,000 off of these contracts, and it's only costing me $2.57 to get in one. Let's just be for real. Now, all the options guys are probably gonna get mad at me for over here hyping up futures and stuff like that, but we just gotta be real. And with futures, there's no such thing as a PDT rule, which you will run into with options. If you trade on margin with under $25,000 in your account, if you don't have at least $25,000 in your account, you cannot take more than 3 day trades every 1 week, which means if you buy a contract and want to sell it the same day for profit, and you do that more than 3 times in a week, they ban your account. With futures, you get to trade as much as you want. You can get in, you can get out, you can get in, you can get out, you can get in, you can get out, which is why futures is great for flipping small accounts, which is why I like to flip 5 to 20, 5 to 30. Or whatever I can get the account to. But when I do get my account a little bit larger, my main account, I will definitely be trading for my main account to make more returns. But right now, I'm on a different type of timing. But hopefully, all the information I just summed up in like this video, hopefully it's not too long and hopefully it wasn't too boring. But hopefully I put you on some game that can hopefully change somebody's life. Like, probably not that many people are watching this video right now because I'm like hella irrelevant, but still, hopefully I said something that could change your life, affects you long term. Even if you don't get into trading now and you get into trading 1 year, 2 years, I feel like everybody should be introduced to it because society make it seem so hard to make money. But all I do is sit down every day, you know what I'm saying, sit up and make that bread and play 2K. So it's way simpler than they made it seem in school. That's all I'm gonna say. Hope y'all have a great, beautiful, blessed, amazing day. And remember, never give up. It hurts to stop, but it also hurts to keep going. So why not just keep going and take that pain? And I also forgot to add, if you stay consistent, you can literally live like GTA. Strippers coming to my crib tonight. Tap into the TikTok if you want to see that.